Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to another video. So today we're gonna discuss and we're gonna review, and you guys tell me what you think of this one. So this is a whole ass vanilla. It's the most vanilla that I've ever seen, and you guys will probably see too. So the name of the show will be Triple Ecchi. Yes. Triple Ecchi is about two teenage students who happen to meet by chance. So it all starts with the chick literally, servicing herself. Let's just go with that. And all of this, it just cuts off to the students admiring the school president, the typical sainty school president who's never done a thing, who couldn't even harm a fly. Who couldn't even harm a fly, even if she wanted to. But that's not the case. So we see Squirrel Boy. The reason why I like to call him Squirrel because he literally looks like a squirrel. And while he was cleaning up the classroom after school, he realized he was hearing noises, but he did not know where it was coming from. But when he realizes that the noise was coming from one of the classmates, because he was cleaning up the room and all of this was happening prior, and he was hiding under the desk, and he was discovered after she, reached to the climax, let's just say, and they just started to go on the town over and over and over again. And literally this was literally each other's first time, so it's even crazier. And what's funny is that she even forgot his name to ask what his name was. And when she tells her, well, when she tells him, well, my name is so and so, and they exchange names and stuff, and she tells him, well, listen, we keep it a secret, nobody needs to know. And he's like, okay, cool, I'm down with that. I mean, whatever happens, happens. So the next day, what happens next is it gets even worse. So once we get to the scene where they're in this pool and their PE. And one day we just see Squirrel Boy losing his friggin' mind, and he was like, man, it's been like over a month and he hasn't done anything with this chick. So he assumed that he was ghosted by her. And then he was so down bad, he was even licking and caressing her desk, which was so hilarious to me. And then she pops out of nowhere, went Super Saiyan mode on his ass, and just started going for, and I'm not gonna lie, neither exaggerate. She went for straight 10 rounds without stopping. Homie was wrong the hell dried. Bro was looking drier than the clothing in a spinning cycle, which was crazy, and that's how it all ended. And this was just the first episode, mind you. Okay, so and the second episode is actually pretty straightforward to say the least. So we see this couple now, like looks like they're living together, and it looks like well, she's by his house. Well, apparently we're not seeing the parents because you know what? Fuck the parents, right? So we get like an epilogue at how they were ended up mating over and over and over again. So it all starts with this couple now. She comes over to his house, she starts cooking for him, housewifely duties and shit. And while they're eating, while he's eating, she ended up knocked the fuck out because the niggeritis was kicking in. And she just sees him and he took the opportunity to, you know, give himself some service, let's just say. And when she wakes up, he thought it was a dream at first. And then when he realized it wasn't, he just said, you know what? Fuck it. And went straight into Pound Town immediately too, for the entire show too, the entire episode too. And he was like, he apologized and he didn't even know what to do at this point. That he is. And as she's dressing up and she just comes from behind him and he's all like, well, she asks him if he promised to take responsibility and he said yes. Now, episode 3 was kind of, no, I'm not gonna lie to y'all, it's extremely fucking weird. So, episode 3 just basically is like a father and daughter relationship, I guess. Well, let's just say incest is Wincest, basically. And he gets her pregnant. Yeah, it's really crazy. And yeah, episode 3 was just the entirety of just them doing the whole Kama Sutra shit. So I wasn't even gonna bother to put episode 3, but I did put the other 3 episodes, which is 1, 2, and 4, which had a little bit of more context to the story. Now, yeah, that's basically it. She gets pregnant successfully, and he was all excited and shit. So, yeah, let's just go into the last episode. So, now we're on episode 4, and this one is where the whole thing get even crazier. So she asks them, listen, I would like you to come over to my house tomorrow as she wants him to meet the parents. Now, the dad is angry as shit. And he's like, listen, I don't want you marrying this scrawny puke because he's obviously not enough for you. And the mom is like, listen, well, the mom is giving her some tea, and the daughter is going against the father's wishes to be married because he wants her to marry into a wealthy family as well. Now, the boy is an average, your average boy whose parents trying to make ends meet and this and that and the third. And the mom is like listening, and he is really cornered at this point because he felt bad and he ended up crying upstairs to her room. Now, the mom is quarreling with the daughter now because she's like, listen, have you ever considered his feelings? What does he like? What do you like about him, or what would you like about him? And all of that she took into consideration, and she knew what to find him. So she goes to her room where he was like literally crying. But before this, she actually admits that she tried to use this as an scapegoat. She was telling her dad that, listen, this is my boyfriend and I'm interested in him. And he's asking him a ton of questions like, listen, what does he do? Does he have health insurance? Does his parents do this? Does all of the sort. And as she finds him in the room crying, and she's like, listen, I don't want to get married because it's not my thing, and I'm not planning to do this. But anyways, she takes her frustrations away, and they ended up cheering each other up to the extent that, yeah, the mom and dad was spying on them. Yeah, the mom and dad actually were watching the entire shit go down, and the mom and all got a little bit spicy. And the dad is like, listen, I have an important meeting to attend tomorrow, so please don't do this shit for me. And she's like, nah, I'm gonna stand on business, and we about to get down. And the next day now, they're about to go to the movie, and he sees like these couple of girls like jogging in the school, and he's like, they're all like complimenting him and shit. And the girl sees this and is like, listen, I could just get next one, and he's like, oh shit, it's not like that, it's not like that. And she got jealous and started like play with herself and shit, and that's where the mom and the boyfriend find them. Now the last thing is that, which was very cute, the dad and the mom sees their baby. Yes, a year later, Shigure and Squirrel Boy ended up making a baby, and they didn't look different. Actually, she did look slightly different because of her hairstyle, and Squirrel Boy looked the same. He never changed a shit in bit. But yeah, that was the end of the episode. All 4 episodes at best. So, guys, let me know what you think. I think this was wholesome. I would highly recommend. If you guys love vanilla, yeah, this is definitely the one for you. So, anyways, guys, thank you so much for tuning in. Yeah, I hope you guys had a wonderful weekend. I know we're basically 7 days, well, 8 days away from Christmas. So, enjoy the holidays. Let's have as much fun as possible, and let's have a wonderful next year, which is basically weeks away. But anyways, I will be uploading another video probably this week. Based on how things goes, yeah, I might be able to upload another video this week or a couple more videos this week. So yeah, I am recently starting back this channel because my last channel was deleted and terminated, but I'm gonna try to keep it on the, trying to keep it cool, trying to be careful with my choice of words and whatnot. But yeah, that is the end of it, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Be sure to like and subscribe if you haven't already. And yeah, have a good one and peace out. And don't forget to hit that notification bell for more content. Peace out.